What is good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Gamer 870, back with yet another banger. This team today, I know some of you all look at me a little bit harshly when I am rating these different teams that are sent in, and even though they're pretty high, I still always find ways to give them a lot of different ways to improve. And some people may view that as coming off as too mean or too tough on mud squads or whatever the case may be. And I don't think that way because I knew and I've always known that there are teams like this out there. Okay. Shout out to my guy Noah. Um, Ran across Noah in a mutual friends stream, and he's been nothing but a great dude since. True story for those of you who missed the stream about me talking about it. Noah was a guy that, you know how a lot of people, they say the positive things to you, like, hey, if I could ever help you, just let me know and I got you. Noah did that, and I was in there and I was confused and frustrated about my offense because it was vanilla. I was running the same offensive plays. I'm like, I'm tired of running this offense. I can't get over the hump in the weekend league. I feel like if I could do a little bit better on offense, I could win a couple more games. Well, I didn't even reach out to Noah. Noah had some things going on with himself. He said, you know what, when I'm available, I got you. And I'm like, yeah, it's just a nice way of saying I'm not going to talk about it. I just felt like sounding like a nice guy. So I didn't even think about it anymore. Fast forward, Noah reaches out to me. He's like, hey, how's that offense coming? And I'm like, it's not. But no, I was really thankful that he reached out. So he starts to send me this different material. Like, hey, lab this, do this, do this, do this. And he's been a very active participant in streams. He's been a very active participant in terms of the just different advice when he watches the various games I played. He said, hey, your offense is different. I see that you're doing this, and this. I said all that to say this. This is Noah's no money spent team. His no money spent team. And he's scary out here good. He's scary good out here, y'all. Scary good. 98 overall. Has his mud level to 94. His coin game is ridiculous. He has 13 million coins. 13 million coins. Now, I know a lot of people that use the debit card method. I've done it numerous times in the past. I don't even have 13 million coins. So the fact that this man has 13 million coins, and he's not a person that sits up and plays Madden all day, every day. He actually has a life. This man is doing something really good. So hopefully I can show you all exactly and tell you all exactly what he's doing. There are going to be some videos to come in the future. We've already discussed some methods that we're going to share about in the future. But let's just look at this team. Let's just look at his team. He is 50 out of 50 balanced offense. Oh, before I get there, why is his team important? Why is it even good to know what he's running? Who is this guy? I'm glad you're curious. Aside from him being just a generally good dude, Noah is also one of those guys that he makes top 50. He makes top 100 every weekend league. Almost every weekend, he makes top 100 routinely, like it's regular for him. So these are the kinds of teams that you all are facing during weekend league that could give you fits. That could truly give you fits. So these are the kinds of teams that you're facing. All right. So he has a 50 out of 50 balanced offense, 50 out of 50 run stuff, 50 out of 50 lockdown, 43 out of 45 zone run. Okay. 25 out of 30 Pittsburgh Steelers, meaning that he gets that +1 for the Pittsburgh Kim. He also gets 40 out of 40 sprinter and 40 out of 40 brawler. Offensive line, it's the run of the mill offensive line. It's Tyron Smith, Steve Hutchinson, Ryan Kelly, Kevin Zeitler, and Jonathan Ogden. Nothing super fancy. I know his abilities that he's sent me are 2 edge protectors and an identifier on offense. I think the identifier is on Ryan Kelly. Tight end, he has Vernon Davis, Darren Waller, Eric Ebron. Julio Jones is his first wide receiver, gold 99. Braylon Edwards is his second wide receiver, gold 99. Chase Claypool, 98 wide receiver. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to automatically assume. It's a lot of Mawson people involved this offense. A lot of Mawson people, because with those 2 receivers, with those 3 receivers, everybody's tall. Everybody's tall. That would be my first guess. But he also has Lorenzo Neal as his starting fullback, who has 99 without even a power up. I mean, he's just a 99 blocker. How crazy is that? And if just in case you didn't have enough, he has Derrick Henry behind Lorenzo Neal. Now, I know some of y'all may be a little young on the young side of the game, but that was a period of time for Lorenzo Neal that everybody who ran behind him had over 1,000 yards rushing. I mean, Lorenzo Neal was going from team to team, giving back 1,000-yard seasons. Like, the dude was just a force to be reckoned with. That's why this team is so scary. With that zone run on, as well as Derrick Henry coming behind Lorenzo Neal, that's scary good, y'all. That is scary good. Scary good. He also has Isaac Bruce and Andre Johnson to round out his team. On his quarterback, he has Gunslinger, he has Alex Smith as his quarterback. He has Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, Inside Deadeye, and he has Playmaker on one of his receivers, and I'm thinking it's going to be Julio. Now, here's the problem. He literally has a scheme where he can run 2 completely different offenses on you. He literally has a scheme where he can run 2 different offenses on you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. If you want to stop the run, he has Julio, Chase Claypool, and Braylon Edwards and Isaac Bruce to pass the ball to. And as a receiving back, he has Alvin Kamara. Your choice. How do you want to lose this game? So when I do these reviews and I talk to you all about it, I always come at you all from a perspective of, we could possibly be facing teams like this. So be very careful and be very mindful. That's just his offense, though. Let's take a look at his defense. Take a look at his defense out here. All right. Let me look. Sorry, it ain't the smoothest transition. Doing what we can, though. All right. Defense. Defense is nothing short of what I anticipated it being. Here's the beauty in this, though. He's maximizing these free cards. He's maximizing them. Deion is still his number 1 corner. And a lot of people feel like Deion got nerfed. I know a lot of people that I play against feel like he got nerfed. So he's one of the top upper players. He's one of the upper tier players in that regard. But he's his number 1 cornerback. He has Brian Poole as his second cornerback, Sean Springs is his third. Rod Woodson is his fourth, and DRC as his fifth. He has Ronnie Lott as his starting free safety, gold 99. Derwin James. I personally can't stand Derwin James on this game. Dude has beat me numerous times. I know there's at least 2 games where he's gotten 2 interceptions by himself. So I personally can't stand the card. He has J.J. Watt, Mean Joe Green, Leroy Glover, and Justin Smith to round out his defensive front. That is a very stout. Put it like this: you're not running against that defensive front. A lot of people have a tendency to try to make it where their defensive front is full of speed, and all they do is send their fastest players at you. These teams are like those teams that you run across that have like Chase Young as defensive tackle or Michael Strahan as defensive tackle. It's cute on paper, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work on Madden. I was going to say it doesn't work in real life, but it doesn't work on Madden. Yeah, but with that in mind, we also have Lawrence Taylor, who's screaming off the edge. He has Ryan Shazier, Sam Mills, gold 99, T.J. Watt, 99. And his defense that he has 3 acrobats, inside stuff on, it appears to be Justin Smith. It appears to be Justin Smith and Reach Elite and 2 Edge Threat Elites. So just from looking at that, I can tell you what happens with this. With this, if he has 2 Reach Elite, if he has Reach Elite and 2 edge threats, he's sending Lawrence Taylor, Justin Smith, and T.J. Watt. He's sending 3 and getting a lot of pressure with Lawrence Taylor and T.J. Watt. But that also means that he's dropping 8, which means that he's giving people fits with just a regular defense. But he's getting a lot of pressure with T.J. Watt and Lawrence Taylor off of the edges. And it's really nothing that you're going to be able to do to stop that. So these are the kinds of teams that are out there, people. These are the kinds of teams that are out there. These are the kinds of teams that we run across in Weekend League. But it's not just his team. This is a no money spent team. He doesn't spend money on this game. He doesn't spend money on the game. He grinds. He grinds. He plays Weekend League and he takes advantage of the auction house. But he is a true Madden gamer. And this is what we face during Weekend League. So unless you have a just no mistake scheme, you gotta almost be perfect to play this guy because he's coming at you. He's coming at you. And with that in mind, people, thank you for rocking out with your boy. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for the growth in the channel. We are headed in the right direction, people, and it would not be possible without each and every one of you. So with that in mind, continue to rock out with me, and I'll continue to produce for you. In the comment section, leave your prediction for who your team master will be. Leave in the comment section who your team master will be. And with no further ado, continue to love each other. Continue to allow God to bless and use you. Continue to love those that love you and continue to love those that don't love you, because remember, they need it the most. They're hurting. Something is not right with them, and they need love just as much as everybody else. And it's more difficult to love someone that doesn't show that they love you. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. But with that being said, peace.